The fact that phthalates can lead to impotence is not surprising at all. The reason I was surprised is because bisphenols, right, BPA, those are heavily, significantly associated with impotence. I was just surprised now that there were significant links and they identified 4 key genes within people that put them at higher risk, men that put them at higher risk for impotence. But I just find it funny, right? So it's if it's done in a living animal, right? Oh, well, we have to negate it because it's done in a rat, even though we share the majority of genes with them. But then if it's done in a cell, oh, well, we have to negate it because it's not done in something living. It's ultimately, you don't want to believe it. That's on you. When people don't want to believe information, this is one of the first things that they'll go to is they'll go to how a study was tested in this way, okay? Mind you, there's decades of research behind the thing they're trying to debunk, so they have no idea. But in this case, people are saying, well, it's because it was tested on rats, right? And so therefore it should only be taken with a grain of salt. Mind you, like every single medical breakthrough and like things that we know to be harmful to our health, that was done on mice and rats because we share over 90% of the same genes with them, especially the endocrine system, which is the system that's impacted by phthalates and testosterone, vascular, nervous, all of those things leading to impotence. And yes, we actually have lots of other ways now of testing things. What's called organ on a chip or cell models, where we can take an individual cell from certain areas of our body and see how it interacts with a chemical to see if it's harmful or not. However, the criticism when those studies are done is that, well, it's not in vivo. It's not in something living, and so you can't see how all the systems interact. And I totally agree, right? Again, I'm not going to post anything that doesn't have like decades of research behind it, lots of mechanisms behind it.